Okay, we are live in the building. My phone's sideways. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, hello everyone. I'm gonna take a sip of water and then we'll get into it. Okay, so hello everyone. Thanks for joining me. How is everyone doing today? Hope you all are doing well, living your best life. But yeah, so today, what we're talking about, obviously, the title is The Secret to Success is You. Okay, so I recently have been, especially like on Instagram, I've had a lot of people in like my Instagram page, all my social media basically is surrounded with Aviana's Ascension. You know, I use it for my business. And obviously, you know, I post like personal things too. But anyways, that doesn't matter. But a lot of people on Instagram have kind of been messaging me, reaching out to me as if like to kind of like sell me a secret or sell me some sort of master class or program or whatever to help me fulfill my goals, call in clients, that whole shebang. Okay. Now obviously there's people that'll message you on Instagram that'll be like, you know, oh, your ancestors have something to tell you, or you know, send me a picture of your right palm and I'll be able to tell you what your blockages are. And this is like beyond that. You know, that's a very basic level of trying to solicit somebody. But this is like, and I don't want to like take food out of anybody's mouth or anything, but I believe that people, and I don't think these people are aware, but I believe that people are kind of using fear as a way to call clients towards them. Okay. Now, let me just kind of break this down as an example. So, someone's been messaging me and they're like, hey, you know, if you want success, if you want your dream clients, if you want, you know, this and that, I have the secret for that. And I was just like, you know, obviously they didn't like come out just like that. Like it was like a little bit more of a back and forth. And then that's when they started like they basically presented it as like, what if I told you this secret could, give your whole business a 180 and you'd be successful. And I personally, I just wasn't into it. Okay. I was like, I'm not paying somebody, $1,500 on some bullshit. Like, I'm just not doing that, And I kept telling her, and I wasn't rude. I was like, listen, I just personally, like, that's not my personal philosophy. I don't resonate with a strategy. I just feel like the more that I have faith and trust in myself, the more that I move from the heart, listen to my intuition, do what feels right for me, the more people will be drawn to it. I'm not going to put on a front or pretend I'm somebody I'm not just to get clients or grow my business. That, to me, that doesn't make sense. Like, to me, that's not sustainable. Okay. And I don't think she was telling me to be somebody I'm not, but being somebody I'm not would require me, that's what would be required of me in order to give money to this person and trust what she's saying. And I'm not that. So, and like we were kind of going back and forth, and she was like, so let me just understand this. You don't think you need a strategy, support, or like a certain system in order to grow your business, in order to have success? And honestly, I'll be honest, it's like that one meme, and I took that personally, and that's how I felt. I was like, who is this? And why is she assuming that I'm not putting in this work every single day? The fuck? I did take that personally because I work on my business every single day. And like the past year, I've been really putting in that work. Okay. And that's why I've had so much growth this past year. So I broke it down for her. And this is basically what I'm going to break down for you guys. Is like the only thing. Okay. Let me just break it down first and then we'll really get into it. So I told her, I said, step number one. And I told her, this is what I believe. Step number one, you have an idea, you have a belief, you have a goal, you have a dream. It comes into existence. Step number two, you figure out, what does success for this mean to me? So for me, with Aviana's Ascension, success to me First of all, highest paid YouTuber. Okay, I'm the Beyonce of the tarot community. All right, I'm on the New York Times bestseller. I am going on book tours, amphitheater book tours like Michelle Obama, selling it out. Okay, I'm on Forbes 30 under 30. Okay, what else did I want? I'm gonna be on, talk shows, magazines. Like, it's a global, international sensation that's going on over here. Okay, those are my dreams. That's what I believe in. I'm very clear with the universe, God, spirit, whatever. That's what we want. Okay, and then I work towards that. All right, it's not like there's some crazy equation. Most people have heard of that, but it's just about really believing that. And I told her I was like, our society, our culture, whatever, especially if you live in America, it's like sometimes, people think that isn't enough or they're not enough, but I've gotten rid of all of those narratives. I don't resonate with that anymore. And she probably would have done better barking up a tree like that. Somebody who was doubting themselves, someone who didn't have faith in themselves, someone who didn't trust themselves. And to me, if that's the kind of person you need to have a successful business or run your business, I don't know, like, it's just, I don't know, to me, because basically she was saying it like, I have this secret or I have this strategy. What if I told you I had this strategy? And I told her my strategy and she was like, wow, you've unlocked the secret, and it's just like, I don't want y'all falling into those traps, because I'm very lucky that, at such a young age that I am very aware of what I'm here to do, what my purpose is, and I have no doubt in my mind that it's going to happen. It took a lot of work to get here, tons of work. Hardest thing I've ever done, right? But it just makes me concerned for people who, like, I want to make sure everyone knows that they have the power within themselves to succeed at anything they want. The only thing that can stop you is you. And I feel like there are a lot of people on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, social media, that will try to sell you a strategy or something like that to help you gain clients. And it's nothing that is outside of you. It's all within you. That's why, like, all the services I provide, it is like spiritual, like tarot readings, like sound baths, meditations, affirmations, and doing different spiritual exercises like that for you to change your mindset. And I don't promise people, I'm going to, help you succeed in your business. I probably will, but I'm here to help people heal and find their inner power. That's what we're doing there. And it's not that there is some sort of secret or some sort of strategy. It's just believing in yourself. And I feel like the idea of selling it like it's some secret you have, it just didn't seem ethical to me. I'm going to be honest. Like, it felt very fear-mongering. Like she was trying to convince me that I needed her strategy for my success, and I don't like that. That's just not it for me. Like, I think we should uplift people and inspire people. And if that means they're not going to be our client because they're already good on their own, that's what that should be. And it shouldn't be like trying to belittle someone or convince someone that you have this secret. Okay? Because at the end of the day, all y'all need is your own belief and your own dedication and patience. That's what I really believe. You just need patience and faith. And you can do anything you want, Just like, like say you were trying to get like a summer body, like obviously when you step in the gym, you're not going to have like an 8-pack immediately. You have to have patience and faith and dedication and continue to go at it, and until you decide that, I can't do this, you're going to keep doing it. And yes, you may need like a trainer to help you out. Maybe you need a dietitian. But at the end of the day, I truly believe that our soul is very powerful, our minds are very powerful, and we can either convince ourselves of that everything is possible, or we can convince ourselves that nothing is possible and that we can't get something off the ground. But that's up for you. That's your own power, Like, I don't think there's anything that any person has that is a secret to it. If anything, the secret is like affirmations and meditating, because that's how you reprogram your mind, and that's how you change the narrative surrounding your success, surrounding your belief in yourself, surrounding patience. And as someone in I think the reason I'm so passionate about it is because I did it for myself. So then whenever people try to come at me like, well, if you need my help, and I'm like, I don't need nothing from you. I don't need to buy anything. I don't need to subscribe to anything, because it's within you. You know what I mean? Like, it's inside of you. No one can take that from you. You just have to get reacquainted with it. Okay, so the secret to success is you. No one else. If you don't believe in something, no one else will. If you don't take action towards something, no one else will. So it has to start with you. It comes from you. It's all within you. And that's it. All right, let's go ahead and get into the cards, okay? Let's get into the cards. All right, I'm going to just get some oracle cards, and then we will just clarify them with the tarot, I suppose. That's what we're going to do. All right. But yeah, I feel like it's like I feel protective of you guys, you know, because I understand that where I'm at right now is it's pretty, I mean, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but it's pretty advanced for my age. And I think that's because I'm here to help everyone do it. So I had to do it for myself first, and then I could get on here and help. So I just, you know, because I just think like if that girl had messaged me 3 years ago or 2 years ago, I would have, you know, fallen for it and believed that and not found the power within myself to get my own ball rolling, you know. And I feel like when it doesn't genuinely come from you, it's just not, it's not sustainable, you know, or it could be sustainable, but, you know, it's not going to go as far or be as passionate for you as you could make it, you know. But yeah, like, it's just like, I don't know. I just don't want anybody to think that there's some sort of secret or strategy, you know, like it's just you believing in yourself, you putting in the work, you having patience. It's you. Okay, let's get into it. So we have Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So yeah, this is definitely how I was feeling about myself, you know, like, I don't know if I like this. Okay, this is the card. Okay, so yeah, channeling and uplifting humanity. And that's kind of like what I was telling the girl. I was like, listen, I'm here. I know my purpose. A lot of you guys, even if it's not like spiritual work or like philanthropy, or maybe you're not like an actual humanitarian, there's something that you're doing that it's bigger than you, you know? So for those of you that maybe you have been struggling with the idea of success coming from you, or maybe just struggling with the idea that like you're meant for more, whatever the case may be, that's a part of that mission. You know, like in order for, because I believe we're all one, right? So what I do to heal myself, we all do. Okay. So if you are in the middle of like, you feel like, oh, I can't achieve that, that's never going to happen for me, that's not going to come in, stick with that, because that's okay. Like that's a part of the mission as well, because you have to sort through those feelings. You have to overcome that, because as you overcome that, others do as well. As you heal yourself, you heal everyone. So yeah, you guys are definitely doing something that's like bigger than you. Okay, so no matter what phase you're in, whether you're aware of your abilities and you know that success is inevitable for you as long as you believe in yourself, or maybe you're just in the beginning of this and you have no idea if something's going to work out, just trust the journey and keep moving, because it's bigger than you. Okay. Yeah, let's do the tarot. We're going to go back and forth. That's how we're going to do it today. Yeah, so definitely I feel like a lot of us right now, we are putting in a lot of work towards like our own business or ourselves, whatever success is for you. And, you know, there's been a call, you know, we can't deny that something is meant for us to fulfill. We can't, you know, ignore our intuition anymore. But yeah, there is a little bit of going back and forth, a little bit of, you know, and what I'm here to do today is help you guys understand that you are the missing piece to fully trusting in your success or whatever. You are the missing piece. You are what you need. Your belief in yourself, your faith, your patience. That's what you need. All right, tell me more about double mission, Pleiades. Okay, 8 of Cups, Ace of Wands, 3 of Cups, King of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so with Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity, definitely we had to walk away from what wasn't fulfilling. Okay, and I feel like, the younger generation is kind of the first, I mean, not the first, because, the 70s, 60s were kind of popping, right? But I feel like we're the first generation to really stand in what we want and not back down, So I feel like some of you guys had to walk away from some situations that weren't fulfilling, whether that's, you left your career, you left a person, maybe you made a big move, whatever the case is, walked away from something unfulfilling, yeah. And with the Ace of Wands, moving towards something with passion, something with excitement. Okay, this is known as like the hand of God, the hand of spirit, hand of source, handing you a new opportunity, handing you some inspiration, igniting a spark within yourself. Yeah, I feel like you guys just couldn't ignore the call anymore, and that was that Judgment card. Yeah, you couldn't ignore the call anymore. All right, with the 3 of Cups. So I definitely feel like you guys, I don't know, I feel like you feel like you may not fit in with your friends right now or your family, because, you've got bigger things to worry about. Like I said, Pleiades, this is bigger than you. Okay, so I feel like some of your friends, your family, they may not resonate with your purpose or with your message. Okay, and that's fine because it's not for them. It's not for them to execute, so they're not going to understand it. Whenever I was doing tarot or starting this, people were like, how are you going to support a family off that? And I was like, that's not my problem. Our problem is to do, run this business. That's what I'm focused on. So there could be some people who just don't really understand your mission or understand what you're doing or understand your moves, but that's because it's not their journey, and that's okay. Okay, with the King of Cups, yeah, I feel like you guys are very, very focused. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles, King of Cups. You're not letting anything throw you off. Okay. And that's really cool because I feel like some of you guys, you may not even understand why you have this drive or this intense need to go after something or to fulfill something, but you just feel it and you're just going with it. You know that it's going to lead to something big. You know that it's something you need to focus on. You know that you have to be determined. You may not understand the why, but that's not for you to know. Keep going. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, and I love that it's channeling and uplifting humanity. Like I told people, I was like, I'm here to change the world. That's why I have those goals, because what I'm doing is a big level thing. Like, this ain't just shits and giggles over here, So yeah, I'm going to be on Forbes under 30 under 30. I'm going to get the Nobel Peace Prize. What else did I say? I don't know. I'm going to really be out here like that. New York Times bestseller, because I'm channeling and uplifting humanity, That shit isn't taken lightly. Okay, so we have Dance with Life, do something to change your energy. And at the bottom, we have Leap, you go first, the universe will catch you. So yeah, definitely, I feel like some of you guys have been encouraged to, make some changes in your life, take some risks. Some of you may not have taken the risk quite yet because maybe, there was a little hesitation, doubt, and fear. But let me tell you, you go first. That's what it says. You go first. Okay? Not the universe is going to guide you and then you can, take the baby steps you need to take. No. Big changes, big payoffs require big leaps of faith, big risks. Okay. And for a lot of you, I feel like you are the first person in your family, in your social circle, in your culture, that sounds crazy. But like the first person like in your town, maybe you from a small town, whatever, that has made moves like this. And so obviously to everyone outside of you, it's going to look crazy. It's going to look risky, too risky. But that's not for you to have to worry about. All you got to worry about is believing in yourself, not convincing everyone else to believe in you, but just you believing in yourself, okay? So with Dance with Life, do something to change your energy. Yeah, I feel like this is about allowing things to flow more, having more trust and faith. But yeah, I definitely feel like it has to do with flowing more. Because I feel like the way we've all kind of been conditioned is like, I mean, I would always tell people like doing what I do is kind of hard because, say you want to be a doctor, that you have to, get your degrees, do your residency, and then, you're there, right? But, with something that's a little more unconventional, we don't have those like career paths so much. And a lot of unconventional jobs, a lot of people working for themselves has been very common lately. So if that's the boat you're in, allow yourself to not know everything. Allow yourself to make mistakes. Allow yourself to not have all the answers, because how could you? If you had all the answers, if you knew exactly where everything was going and what the next step was going to be, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be on Earth. Okay? You'd be in the fifth dimension in heaven, kicking it, right? You wouldn't need to be here going through all of this. Okay? So be okay with not knowing all the answers, but don't be okay with not having faith and trust in what you're doing or in yourself, because that's the most important thing. All right, tell me more about Dance with Life. All righty. Yep. Oh, that's no, that's not happening. All right, I'm gonna grab one more. Okay. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups, the Lovers, Gemini energy, the Two of Cups, the Hermit, Virgo energy, the Hierophant, Taurus energy, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, so definitely what you guys need to do to change your energy, listen to your heart. I don't know if this is allowed. I feel like people have not been allowed to have. Okay, well, I'm not monetized yet, so I think it's fine. But yeah, so doing what you need to do to change your energy. The Lovers, yeah, it can talk about romantic love and things like that, but the Lovers used to be called the Choice, okay? And this is about following your heart, listening to your intuition, and going towards what brings you the most fulfillment, what makes you happiest. And you will be happily surprised when you start operating from that space. Because sometimes we'll operate, say you grew up with not a lot of money, or say you've made mistakes in the past that didn't, end up very well, right? Obviously, those are going to affect you. Obviously, that is where the fear and the doubt and the worry comes from. Or maybe there's people around you like that, whatever the case may be. But once you operate from love and following your heart, like that's the best thing you can do. That's whenever things will really start working out. That's whenever you can really start enjoying your life and not being so fearful of it, You have to start following what feels good for you. Because I feel like a lot of the times we will follow doubt, we will listen to fear because we think, oh, that's what's going to keep me safe. Nah. That's what will keep you stagnant. That's what will keep you repeating cycles. But that's not technically, I guess it could keep you safe. But if that's the case, then you guys wouldn't leave your house. You would just be agoraphobic in your home all the time. You got to work through those fears. You can't let fear and doubt and worry or your inner child or your shadow or your ego lead you through something like this, because it will keep you, even if you like go towards it, but you still got that fear, you won't go as far as you need to go, or as far as you can go. Okay, with the Two of Cups, or the Two of Pentacles, excuse me, and the Hermit. So yeah, you guys are definitely in a space right now where you're going back and forth, you're weighing your options. But the thing is about this Two of Pentacles is sometimes you can weigh your options for so long, think for so long, analyze for so long that you miss the opportunity. Okay? So with the Hermit, it's time to be your own guide. It's time to listen to your own advice. Okay? Just like that girl who was messaging me, you know, like she could have tried it. She was really trying it. But at the end of the day, I know what's best for me. She didn't even understand what I was talking about. You know, like I had to really dumb it down for her. And she's trying to sell strategies based on this, but you don't even get it for real. You know, like it doesn't make sense to me, right? That's why I didn't listen. That's why I'm my own guy. That's why I trust my inner system. Okay? And when you're operating out of fear and doubt and worry, that inner system will be all crazy. You know, sirens going off and lights flashing, like it won't even make sense. But when you trust your inner self and you listen to your heart and your soul, your intuition, that's when you'll get on the right road. That's when things will really start popping off for you. And I do have like a guided meditation that's about releasing doubt and fear. I actually just did it. So you guys should definitely check it out if you're struggling with that. Okay, we have the Hierophant and the Eight of Pentacles. I might pull a card on this Hierophant. So a couple different things. So yeah, I feel like you guys are too reliant upon other people to tell you what to do, whether that's society, friends, family, like a boss or coworker. You guys need to have more faith and trust in your own abilities and your own skills and your own intelligence. Tell me more about this Hierophant here. Yeah, with the Ten of Wands, excuse me. Yeah, I feel like the need to seek guidance or feeling like you have to follow conventional ways or the status quo, that's burdening you, okay? It's time to pull your energy back and just focus on what do you want to do, what feels right for you, okay? It doesn't matter what other people want you to do. It doesn't matter what, you know, other people's dreams are, because it's your life. It is your life, okay? So it's time to pull your energy, your power back to you and start asking your soul, your heart, put your hand on your chest if you need to and be like, what do we need to do? What's the right thing here? Okay? Because see, we got the Empress, Nine of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. That's the key to your abundance. That's the key to your success. Believing in yourself, listening to your heart, and going with that. You know, not needing the approval or the background noise of anybody else, because that's what will get you in the wrong situation. That's what will get you distracted. That's what will get you spending your money when you don't need to be. Is asking everybody else, what should I do? What should I do? You tell me. It's your life. You know? Let's see what else is going on. Okay, we have the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits Soul Tribe. Okay? It's all coming together. All right. Your spirit guides, ancestors, God, Allah, whoever. They're making sure that it's coming together for you. The universe is always working in yeses for you. Okay? And let me give you an example of this. All right, so my biggest challenge for me like 4 years ago was dealing with my thought patterns, my mind, okay? And I was very depressed, very anxious, lots of suicidal ideation. And for years, I was like, oh, I don't even want to be here. I just, blah, blah, blah. You know, it was a whole thing, right? And until I realized that it was up to me to change that narrative, it was never going to go away. You know, so I put in the work to shift that mindset, heal myself, and reclaim my power, reclaim my self-worth, my love for myself. And, you know, look at me now, you know, like I couldn't tell you the last time I was sad, like about myself or about my life. You know, obviously there are things that are sad that happen, but I have a better relationship with that sadness and I can allow it to flow through me, you know? You are the only thing that can stop you, right? So I told myself for years, you know, I hate my life. I don't want to be here anymore. And so the universe was like, I mean, okay, that's what you want to do, then that's what we're going to do. Okay. And then once I decided, you know, I do love myself. I deserve a good life. I deserve to be happy. And that's when things shifted, because the universe was like, bet, you do deserve to be happy. You do deserve a good life. And that's what's going to happen. And that's what happened. Okay, so that's why I drill so hard into you guys. You are the only thing that can stop you. You are the only thing that can push you where you want to go. Okay? But yeah, it is all coming together. Intuitive Hits, Soul Tribe, you know, it's happening. It's coming together. Dreams are coming true. Okay, in the bottom we have align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So what you need to align is trust. Trust in yourself. Trust in what your intuition is telling you. Trust that something's going to work out. Okay, because you see that everything's black except this one person. Black and white except this person. That's you. Okay? You are, and see we have the star card popping out here. You are the star. You are, you know, the catalyst for all of this. It's the idea that you don't believe that. The idea that you don't trust it. That's what's keeping it from coming to into full fruition for you. See, we have creating heaven on earth. It's happening. You know, like, all you have to do is say yes. And then things will start soaring for you. All right, tell me more about the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Okay. Listen to Pineapple Under the Sea. I don't know. SpongeBob SquarePants. I don't know. Maybe you guys like SpongeBob or something. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups, the Page of Swords, Judgment, the Devil card, the Two of Wands, the Two of Cups. Okay. Okay, so the Great Gathering, it's all coming together. With the Queen of Cups, this is definitely something you guys have to look deep at. You have to trust your intuition and look deeper within to really go towards this and trust it. This is something that comes deep from your soul. This is something that's like if you were an artist and you painted, like, I feel like for artists, it's like that is a part of me now. And now I'm selling it and it's gone. You know, like that's what I feel like it's coming from, you know? So sometimes whenever we have something that means so much to us, we kind of want to keep it to ourselves because it can be scary, you know, to let other people see and judge a part of our soul, you know? But the thing is, it's not scary if you don't care what they have to say about it. If you know what the fuck you're about, it won't matter if anybody said anything. Ever. You know? Like, nobody could say nothing to me, and I'm not even, like, where I'm supposed to be at yet. Because that's how much I believe in myself. That's how much I am sold on my dream. That's how deep I feel it. Beautiful. Okay, with the Page of Swords, Judgment, yeah, like there is something deep calling to you. There is, like, the horn is blaring. There's a calling happening. With the Page of Swords, you feel that. But you have to take the action now. You feel that, you know, that, I can't even express it. Like that feeling, like that electricity, that rumble, that warmth, that tingling within you that you are supposed to be doing something, that there is more out there for you. That doesn't come from nothing, okay? That's you. That's your higher self. That's your soul letting you know, hey, it's time to go. It's time to move on. It's time to, cultivate what we want to cultivate. It's like you can't even deny it anymore. You can't. And that's why you guys would like try to ask people and they'd be like, I don't know. And like even that answer, I feel like you guys were like, that's not right. I have to do it. I have to go towards this. Because you do. Okay, so we have the Devil, the Two of Wands, the Two of Cups. So some of you guys, I'm going to look up this Two of Cups a little more, but I feel like some of you guys, the blockage here is always having, it's like your blockage is you think you need someone to come along the journey with you. It's your journey. It's your passion. It's your dream. It's your goal. No one else is going to be involved. No one else is going to get it as much as you. No one else is going to be as passionate and have that undeniable feeling like you do. So stop waiting for a passenger to be on this ride with you. Have enough faith and trust in yourself to go on it on your own. Because again, if you don't believe in it, no one else will. Nothing, like you are the catalyst for it, right? And yeah, okay. And with the Two of Wands, you have to realize that the whole world is in your hand, right? That's what that is there. The world is in this person's hand. It's all on your shoulders. It's all up to you. And while that is a lot of pressure, it's also a big relief. Because if it's all on you, if it's all up to you, then no one else can derail it. No one else can influence it. You just have to realize, remember what you're made of. Remember your power. Remember what you came from. You are fucking stardust. I literally just watched a TikTok the other day that was like that guy. What is his name? Neil deGrasse Tyson or whatever. That black guy, the astronomer. I don't know. Neil. His name's Neil. And he was like, there's actual like physical evidence within us that we are stardust. So it's just like, with that in your mind, how can you think that everything is not possible for you? I always use this example of Rihanna exists right now. Beyonce exists right now. Megan Thee Stallion exists right now. If those three superwomen can exist all at the same time, and mind you, they're all in music too, right? They all do music. Obviously, they do more than that nowadays, but like, you can't tell me that nothing is everything is possible. You can't tell me nothing is impossible. That's what I was looking for. And Beyonce and Megan, they're both from Houston. What are the odds? Anything is possible. You can create anything. You can do anything. I mean, I just think it's crazy. You really have the ability to create your own reality. You really, really do. I do it. For example, I work at a restaurant, right, at night. And they were doing some sort of like competition to sell alcohol, and like the number one seller got tickets to a baseball game, like really good tickets, like by the home plate thing. Mind you, I don't care about baseball, but I wanted to win. I was like, that sounds fun. I want to go. And I told everybody, I said, I'm going to win. Just so everybody knows, I'm winning. And I didn't I didn't tell my tables about the competition so they would order more alcohol. No. I believed it. I showed up to work. And there's the thing, there's like, just, because I feel like sometimes we will confuse that, like working towards it. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to get out of character. Because there's a difference between, working towards something and then trying to force things because you're trying to convince yourself that something's going to work. Like, for example, when I first started my YouTube channel and stuff, I used to pull a card of the day because I thought, oh, well, this is what people want and this is how people will, this is how I'll get more followers and things like that. I don't want to do that. I'm not going to pull a card every day. That's not going to happen. That's just not how I operate, you know? So I was doing that because that's what I saw other people doing. But once I kind of got back to myself, my true self, I realized that just doing what feels right for me is enough. I don't have to force anything. I don't have to have like some fancy setup. I don't have to do a whole bunch of extra stuff. I just have to be me and believe in myself and show up. That's all. That's what's special about what I got going on that no one else is going on, because nobody else is me, you know? So, yeah, just remember that you are enough. The biggest influence on this is your own belief in it. Stop asking everybody for advice and for guidance, because it's all on you. It's your journey. You know what you're supposed to do. Okay, and obviously, like, if you guys want, like, I don't know, like, I mean, I would look up, like, affirmations, meditations. You could use some crystals, things like that. But even that, like, crystals, like, I love crystals, don't get me wrong. But, like, I don't think that without crystals, I won't be able to have success in my business, you know? I think it's about your mindset. And however you get your mindset to be more positive and more supporting you, whatever that path looks like for you, that's what you need to do. Okay? Because I feel like some of you may get guidance from others because you want someone else to approve of what you're doing, or someone else to, you know, put in their 2 cents so you have more security in it. But you need to have security in yourself and security on your own with whatever your success looks like for you. And that's how you get towards it. You move towards it. Okay, I'm rambling now. I'm going to end the live. That's it. Yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, let me know. If this resonated, leave me a like, a comment. Definitely subscribe if you're picking up what I'm putting down. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. If you guys would like a personal reading or want to check out any of the spiritual services I provide, my website is down in the description box below. And if you want to check out any other content, I have all of my social media in the description box below as well. So thank you guys for watching. Believe in yourself. If you don't believe it, it won't happen. No one else will believe it. The universe is always saying yes to you. So be very aware of what you're saying to the universe. Okay? You guys got it. You guys got it. Okay? You got it. You got it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.